Welcome to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat. Featuring today, IMS Vocab, episode 123, words 351 to 375. Let us begin. Word 351 is monotony, spelling monotony, meaning a lack of variety. Example: the monotony of the daily local train commute from Virar to Churchgate was broken only by a vendor selling cutting chai. Word 352 is Monsieur, spelling Monstrosity, meaning a French title of respect equivalent to Mr. and Sir. Example: the Pondicherry waiter greeted every customer with a polite monsieur, a trace of French flair left in the coastal town. Word 353 is monstrosity, spelling Monstrosity, meaning anything unnaturally huge or distorted. Example: the illegal glass tower rising over the Marine Drive promenade was a monstrosity that heritage activists fought for years. Word 354 is moonbeam, spelling Moonbeam, meaning a ray of moonlight. Example: a single moonbeam slipped through the carved Jaroka and lit the marble idol in the temple sanctum at Nathwara. Word 355 is morale, spelling Morale, meaning a state of mind with reference to confidence, courage, zeal, and the like. Example: the captain's halftime pep talk lifted the team's morale before the second half of the Ranji final at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Word 36 is moralist, spelling Moralist, meaning a writer on ethics. Example: the columnist, a self-styled moralist, lectured readers weekly on the decline of values in modern Indian cinema. Word 3757 is morality, spelling Morality, meaning virtue. Example: the Panchatantra tales taught morality to generations of Indian children through talking crows and clever jackals. Word 358 is moralize, spelling Moralize, meaning to render virtuous. Example: the grandmother tried to moralize every bedtime story she told her grandson, ending each with a clear lesson on honesty. Etymology note: moralo, moralist, morality, and moralize all descend from the Latin mos, meaning custom or manner, whose plural is mores. Morals are simply the customs a society upholds. The same root gives us immoral, unmoral, and morale, the inner spirit of soldiers. When the Indian Army's morale stays high at Siachen, it is the courage rooted in the customs of regimental honor. Word 359 is moratorium, spelling Moratorium, meaning an emergency legislation authorizing a government to suspend some action temporarily. Example: the Reserve Bank announced a 6-month moratorium on loan repayments to ease distress during the pandemic lockdown. Word 3060 is morbid, spelling Morbid, meaning caused by or denoting a diseased or unsound condition of body or mind. Example: the young medical student developed a morbid fascination with anatomy after spending every night in the IMS dissection hall. Word 361 is mordacious, spelling Mordacious, meaning biting or given to biting. Example: the critic's mordacious review of the Bollywood debut left the young director in tears before opening weekend. Word 362 is mordant, spelling Mordant, meaning biting. Example: the satirical cartoonist's mordant sketches in the weekly magazine skewered every politician from the Uttar Pradesh Assembly. Memory aid: mordacious and mordant both spring from the Latin mordere, meaning to bite. A mordant wit bites with words, and a mordacious review has teeth. The same root hides in mordant in music, a biting ornament, and even in the French mordre. Picture a sharp-tongued Mumbai press reporter biting through every press release with one mordant sentence. Word 363 is moribund, spelling Moribund, meaning on the point of dying. Example: the once busy handloom industry in Varanasi was moribund until a government revival scheme brought young weavers back. Word 3064 is morose, spelling Morose, meaning gloomy. Example: the retired school teacher grew morose after his pet Labrador passed away, spending evenings alone on the Lucknow veranda. Word 365 is morphology, spelling Morphology, meaning the science of organic forms. Example: the botany student's thesis on the morphology of mango leaves earned her distinction at the Bangalore Agricultural University. Word family. Morphology comes from the Greek morph, meaning form or shape. The same root powers metamorphosis, a change of form, amorphous, shapeless, and polymorphous, having many forms. Even the Indian mythological tales of gods changing shape, like Vishnu's avatar, are literal metamorphoses, a word built on this very root of form. Word 366 is motley, spelling Motley, meaning composed of heterogeneous or inharmonious elements. Example: a motley crowd of tourists, sehus, and foreign backpackers gathered at the Haridwar Ghat for the evening arti. Word 367 is motto, spelling Motto, meaning an expressive word or pithy sentence enunciating some guiding rule of life or faith. Example: Satyameva Jayate, inscribed on the national emblem, remains India's guiding motto and a beacon for every courtroom. Word 368 is mountaineer, spelling Mountainer, meaning one who travels among or climbs mountains for pleasure or exercise. Example: the young mountaineer from Darjeeling dreamed of becoming the first Indian woman to summit K2 without supplementary oxygen. History note: Tenzing Norgay, the legendary mountaineer from the Sherpa community, stood with Edmund Hillary atop Everest in 1953. The Indian Mountaineering Foundation, set up in 1958, has since trained hundreds of Indian mountaineers at the Nehru Institute in Uttarkashi. To this day, the word mountaineer carries that high-altitude spirit etched on icy Himalayan ridges. Word 369 is mountainous, spelling Mountainous, meaning full of or abounding in mountains. Example: the mountainous terrain of Arunachal Pradesh made road construction both slow and expensive for the Border Roads Organization. Word 370 is mouthful, spelling Moutthful, meaning as much as can be put into the mouth at once. Example: one spicy mouthful of the Hyderabadi biryani at the old Irani cafe was enough to understand why the queue never thinned. Word 371 is muddle, spelling Muddle, meaning to confuse or becloud, especially with or as with drink. Example: 3 pegs of Old Monk rum were enough to muddle the manager's reasoning during the late-night board meeting. Word 372 is muffle, spelling Muffle, meaning to deaden the sound of as by raps. Example: the dholak player wrapped the drumhead with cloth to muffle its beat during the solemn Shabby Barat procession. Word 373 is mulatto, spelling Mulatto, meaning the offspring of a white person and a black person. Example: the colonial-era census records of Goa mention mulatto families living near the old Portuguese barracks at Du. Word 374 is muleteer, spelling Muleteer, meaning a mule driver. Example: the muleteer led his loaded animals up the steep bridle path toward the Amarnath Cave Shrine each pilgrimage season. Word 375 is multiform, spelling Multiform, meaning having many shapes or appearances. Example, the folk theatre of Kerala, with its multiform masks and bright costumes, enthralled audiences at the village festival in Thrissur. Thank you for listening to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat.